Good afternoon, welcome back to Made by Granat. It's Anna here, and I'm in the mood to do some crafting. Since I have started sewing in the signatures in Fleur, I thought I would take a break because I want to do that in the evenings when I have not, when I can't film. So I thought we would pick up this one for one video, The Great Big Book of Everything. And as you can see, it's absolutely lovely and big and chunky. So I thought I could work a bit in it today. I found thrifting a while back these are photographs. They are on real photo paper, and it's some kind of reproductions of a lovely lady and a man, and I absolutely love them. And I have been playing with the idea of, cutting them out to the right size, backing them with something, or maybe have one of them on here. I am tempted. I'm not sure which one. So, which one? Lady or man? Or not something else? Lady, man, something else. Because I think this is way too plain. I want to do something with it. So you have three options. And that's one thing I want to show you. Let's get the signatures out so we can start working. I have to find something fun for the back of this as well. What do I have in my little box? Oh right, this is an envelope I got in one of my big boxes of fun ephemera, and I absolutely love it. It's old. Someone tore the stamp off, but I don't mind because these seals, vintage wax seals, are absolutely great. So that will go in somehow. That got stuck in here, and this could be something. This is something left from an end paper. We'll have more envelopes. This is the big paper pad we made in the video. That will go in a pocket or something. This is an image from the original text block that I put in one of the Tim Holtz frames. It has a set of frames that makes photos look like vintage cabinet cards, and there's also backs to them. So that will go into a pocket. This is some of the mull from the book. This is also some of the mull and things, fabric that was holding the signatures in place. This is a lovely image. Family meeting. We have King of Greece, Empress of Russia. We have Alexandra of Wales. She was a princess. We have Queen Louise of Denmark. Tyra of Cumberland. Nicholas of Greece. Princesses, Prince Christian of Denmark. See, we have lots of royalties here, and this is from 1897. I don't want to put that in. This is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera that I think it's Tim Holtz, at least. I have backed on something, and that will go in somehow as a tip-in or as a pocket or something. We have a lovely reading lady, which seemed to be Rembrandt's mother. This will go in as a pocket. That will be a pocket. We have this lovely guy. We have the lovely kittens. This is just things I tossed in the box to maybe put in the journal. So I will get all this out and we can play with it. Here is more of the things that have the text block in, and that will be collaged in somehow. And I'm going to, things that will go into pockets will probably go back in there. Let's see. That will go into a pocket. This is a journaling card I made in one of my Use It or Lose It. That I want to take in somehow. Also one of my Use It or Lose It, one of my favorite ones. Yeah, so I have stuff that I wanna. So the journaling cards will go in here somehow, and we can get that out of the way, I think. There we go. So it's hot in here today. Suddenly we had summer, and it's absolutely lovely. I love the heat, but it came in such a, we went from like 12 degrees and rain to 25-30 degrees, so my body is in a bit of a shock. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not. So I think we need to go to signature number 11 to see, or 10, to see where the pockets are, because I'm trying to put pockets in this big journal. Did I put any in here? Yes, I did that one. I love that one. So pretty. One of my favorite stanzas, and I thought I lost it. I was looking through my stash and I couldn't find it. I was really sad because I use it all of the time. So let's continue and see what we want to do. Lots of lovely things in here. This paper is really good to put pockets on because it's really thick and nice. We have a knight in shining armor. Here is a pocket. I already put one in. Of this lovely lady. So I will probably put more in, but I will start with one in each signature. So maybe we don't have one here then. All kind of different papers. Oh right, this is fun. This is a 1920s document. It's French and it's still in its wrapping. So this has been sewn in here and knotted. And my idea is to either just tip it in like this to make it something interesting to look at, maybe some journaling space, or I could glue it in on two sides and make it a big pocket. So I have to think about that. Shout at your screens what you want me to do. Tip it in or make it a pocket. And if I tip it in, I might do something here. Okay, that will go to the side for now while I listen to my screen. Let me see. Here's another document, also French, 1870 something. Oh, I am so in love with this journal. It is so much fun. I think I want to add the envelope that we got, this one. I'm thinking about adding this as a double pocket in a very simple way, just by putting it like this over a page, and you can have a text spot on both sides. But since it's really old, I think I want to, first it's not open all the way, so I want to open it all the way, and then I think I'm going to, you can see it's really tearing, and also down here. So I think I want to open it up all the way and reinforce it with some paper and then put it back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That is what I am going to do, because that will never hold as it is. So I'm going to reinforce this and glue it on. What kind of paper do I want? Do I want a really thick paper? Do I want, I'm just speaking to myself, getting some good answers, I hope. I could use paper from the book. Could use paper from the book. I have some here. Let's do that, because I have plenty of it, so why not? I'm going to use my glue stick and also some Arch Glitter glue. So I'm going to just maybe I should take one side at a time. Yeah. So I'm going to glue that on there, and then I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to glue more on the other side. Maybe I'm making this harder than it has to be, but that's how my brain works today. And I also hope I am in frame. So I'm adding the glue to the envelope. So how is everybody? We are having a lovely Sunday. Here my husband and my daughter has been away all weekend. She has been at with some friends in the mountain bike with some girlfriends, and they have had a girl camp going enduro downhill, and they have been really having fun. So I'm glad for her. They have had a great time, and she is pretty tired now. I understand from my husband. He called a little while back. I'm going to share that. And they're on their way home now. And my son has been away overnight. He and some friends from school went camping with a tent, and they have been fishing. So they have been having lots of fun as well. That's so much better already. And I want to put some boo-boo tape up here. I can see there was a rip, and I want to mend it. There we go. Lovely. And let's add some more paper up here. So once again, I'm going to, do I want to add my glue stick onto the seals, or will they break them? Let's hope they stay. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. Sorry. Seasonal allergies. Yay, they are so fun. One of my, I say this every year, but one of the things that I am really allergic to is grass. And grass is kind of all around. Birch trees is pretty much in the spring. And sunflowers trees are also more in spring, but grass is pretty much all around. So that's not very nice. I could hear some cracking. I hope I didn't break it. No, I didn't. Whew. So I'm gonna try and press it from this side instead, because I don't want to break these seals. They are so cool. I'm gonna try and cut this out. And I'm going in with some art glitter glue where I can see that it's needed. Here, for instance, the flap lifted a bit, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of extra glue. I'm just running my finger over and feeling where I have to add it. And excuse my fingers and nails, I have been playing with inks, so that can be shown on my fingers. There we go. I think we have a lovely pocket. I think, what do I want to add something over there? Because that broke, or tore rather. Just thinking, maybe I could leave it as it is. Let's move this to the side. Get this one back, and there. Perfect. Do I want to cut this? I want to cut this even more because I can see the text, which I do not want. And I don't mind using my scissors here because it's so uneven. I want to add some distress ink. That's what it's called. Especially there. Not that it's not distressed on its own, because it really is, but a little bit more could be added. And I can see that I need to go in with the art glitter glue here as well. Oops. There we go. Up here as well. So I'm going to put glue on the fold there, both sides, and I am going to put glue on the bottom, so they will be opened. It will be opened on two sides. So I gently want to take one side at a time. There we go, and fold it over. And now I have a double pocket made from an old envelope. Really cool, if you ask me. Just gonna make a note of that. And I'm gonna have to pause you for a bit. I will be right back. And I'm back. Oh, had to fix some things in between. Yeah, we did this double pocket here, and I am really happy with how that turned out. I'm thinking I might add some tape there, just for appearance really. Doesn't have any function, will just look nice. So let's continue to the next signature. Number 13. Was that number 12? Yes, it was. Yeah. I have to correct myself. There we go. Let's see if we have anything. Oh, that's nice. But this is really old. It's from 1874, so we shouldn't put some pockets on that. Here we have a nice flip. Some nice text in here. Lots of great papers in here. I think I want to add, oh right, this I want to add. This is one of the page edge tab notebook thingy I did. And this has an envelope you can tuck something into that gets stopped by that. And I made this in one of my Use It or Lose It. I think I'm gonna have it here on this page. So we have a tab sticking out. I'm going to use my Art Glitter glue to stick that on there. I'm just going to get a sip of coffee first. Nice. So I'm trying to use the things I did or made in my Use It or Lose It. Which is always, it's nice to have a stash, but it's also nice to use the things you make. I'm just putting glue up to the zigzag stitch on both sides. There we go. And let's put it on. So I want to put this right up to the edge of the page. And then I'm going to fold it, and it should be on the edge here as well. Yes, perfect. And what you could do now is that you could put some washi tape around the edge if you like. I don't think I'm going to do that. You could tuck something here if you like. You could have a little text box thing. But I think I want to add a pocket as well, and I think I'm going to add it here. And I want to add one of my, this is another image from the book that I just backed onto some white pages from another book, and then I sewed all around it. So I'm gonna flatten the seam a little bit so it doesn't bulk it up. Then I'm going to ink around it, and I think I'm going to try and do a little knot as well on the threads. Not that it will unravel since it's a pocket, but better safe than sorry. Just a little touch up. Yes, I like that. So I am going to, no, it will be glued down. That's good. I'm just going to glue it down like that. So I will move this to the side. It's a bit difficult to work in this big book when you don't have much room on your desk. I should maybe change my setup this summer when I have my holiday. Go through my things and clean my craft room and try to change my setup a bit. Here we go. That will be nice. Perfect. I really like all the lovely images in this, the original text block. There's so many images, both of people and of buildings and of machines, and like this is a commercial. So yeah, I like that. Just making a note that I have a pocket there, and we can move on to the next signature. Oh, I love having these small pages in, really nice. Here we can do a flip and extend, maybe at some point. I might want to put some washi tape there in that case, because it could break. Lots of blank pages here. All right, I wanted this in the center. I think I might want to change places on these two. That's better. Much better. So pocket. Let's see what we want to add. Could even use this blank page. I have this one I made. I don't remember if I made it in one of my Use It or Lose It, or if I just made it. This is a folded book page from a book called The Principles of Geography, and then I added this Tim Holtz map onto it, and this is Tim Holtz ephemera, and then I added that little snippet, and I think that's nice. I think I could add it. This will be a corner tuck. I think it's made to be a 3-way one though. Maybe I could add it to the short page here and glue it onto 3 sides. Yeah, let's do that. And as the title says, the big book, everything will be so random and eclectic. It really will be a book of everything. All the things I find. There we go. And the next one. Another old one, 1742. That's really old. You could feel the text with your fingers. Very tactile. Love the mix of pages. I was thinking about adding this. This is so simple. It's a paper bag that I got a bunch of, and it has dots on it, really cute. And I just made a little fold here, as you can see, and then I stenciled on it, and I really like the effect. So my plan was just to glue this around the page and make it a flip. For instance, you could glue it here. Maybe a bit further back now. And then on this side it flips out and you can put a tag in there. Let's put it there. This nice thick paper. So I'm just going to make sure that doesn't flip up. And just thinking how far down I want it. There. Mm-hmm. just make sure it sticks down. Put some glue on the wrong side there. Perfect. So I have gone through my stash and picked out pockets to put in the journal. So my kid is yelling. I have to go talk to him. I will be right back. And I'm back again. Oh, he had been out fishing. He wanted to talk to me. So 2 more signatures to go here, and I think I am going to just look through my little pile here and see if I have something I can make into a pocket, or I will go through my stash of things I made in my use it or lose it. No, nothing clear there. Let's see if I have many journaling cards, that's for sure. I have these small hinged pockets. This is an envelope, so it's a double pocket. They're quite small. I would like something bigger, since it is a big book. So I have this. This is also from a, he's just yelling. This is also from a, what's it called? Window envelope. And I made these following instructions. Margaret, made by, Seven Plaza. And it has a big tag inside. And it also has a pocket here. So it's a double pocket. One here. And one here. And that could be a fun thing to add. I think. So let's see if we can find a good place to add it. That's one option. Since this is quite bulky, both has brads and eyelets, I think I want to kind of a thicker page. This is a thicker page because it's backed with something. And maybe in this one. No, not very much. I think it's gonna have to be here on this one. This is, I believe it's Da Vinci, and it's a mother holding a child with a cat. But I could add it here. So we have a pocket here and a pocket here. So I think I want to glue it down, because I don't want it to be a triple pocket. I could glue it down on 2 sides, but that could mean it would be very heavy on the page. So I'm going to see if I can find my little, there they are, the glue page. And I'm going to glue on the back here. And I'm also going to use art glitter glue around the edges. There we go. I have had these in my stash over a year, so it's nice to finally use them. if I do like this, I can still right up here. That one is actually moving. I think that's quite fun. Maybe I should do these in my Use It or Lose It someday. Make my take on them. I have more. I have another one I pre-made in my stash. And it is also big. This one I have covered in, what's it called? What's this? Tissue paper. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's nice. A nice big tag. And some Tim Holtz ephemera in this one. So I like these pockets, double pockets. So now we have one in signature. 17 signatures in this journal. It's way many. So what do I want to do here? I think I might want to add another envelope, but I don't want to add this. My thought was to add, this one has a letter in it. If I had one without a letter, my thought was to make the same thing I did in Fleur, that I open it up and added it, so it opens up for extra journaling space, and then you can add something in a pocket behind it. So I'm gonna have to go and look for a envelope, or maybe I can just reach in my stash. I just received a box from my friend who I buy lots of stuff from. That could be one. Is it open? Yes, it is. Some of these have letters in them and some of them don't. But they're quite old. Many different sizes. Here's a big one. Mrs. Theodore Wester, Akron, Ohio. (1962). And it seems to be empty, so I think I am going to use that. That could be cool, right? It's a big one. Oh, here were stamps. Yeah, I am just going to put those back. And let's see, I'm gonna find a space for it. I like to use pages with text or images, because then you don't take up any of the space from the journaling. But I don't know here. Could do there, could do here. I am going to start by securing that little stamp down there. I want to reinforce the back so that it becomes a pocket. I'm going to use, let's see if I have anything big enough. That's not big enough. Oh, I can use the papers from the book, right? Didn't think of that. So I have some pages from the original text block here. I have collected all the pretty much white images that I want to use. Could do one of these since it's not, doesn't have to be, it won't show since it will be the backing of the paper. So I'm gonna put it here and I'm gonna glue on the envelope. And if I need to, I am going to use art glitter glue as well. Just want to make sure it sticks. Now I'm gonna take some off the page. And I want to open up the envelope, of course. Otherwise we won't have extra journaling space, will we? There we go. I have to use some art glitter glue here, where the flaps are lifting. Yeah, so we are going to put it here, and it will be a big tuck spot. I will glue it down on two sides, so you could put something in here, and then, for instance, this tag was very small if you compare it to the pocket. But then you could also open it up and journal, hidden journaling space, and I might put some kind of paper clip or something here, but I'm going to start to glue it down. I like using envelopes, genuine vintage envelopes. Gives so much character to a journal. There we go. Just making sure it sticks. Nice one. We have been going on forever, I can feel it. But I wanted to do some work in here. It's been a long time. And right, this is what I want to do. I wanted to make a tip in or a big pocket. But I think I'm going to make it a tip in. And I think I'm going to put some, what's it called? You know, a thin paper. Onion skin paper here, and then I'm gonna make a tip in out of this, so it tips out like that, and you can journal on both sides. And I might even put a tab on it up here. So that will be done, probably off camera actually. But yeah, now we have put in lots of pockets in our signatures, and we have had a little nice chat, and this journal is slowly moving forward. That will be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below if you prefer the lady on the front, cut out of course, or the man cut out, or something entirely different, like Princess Victoria and her dog, maybe. Or I had so many fun images. I was going to make interesting what's it called, journaling cards. We also have the Rembrandt's mother reading the great big book of everything. That could be fun. Yeah, so make a vote, 1, 2 or 3. What do you think? I will be back really soon with another video. Thank you all so much for being with me today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.